that y'all were in the country kitchen with me. Since you snuck on in today, and Gracie's asleep on the low seat, come on in. Let me show you what we're up to. We ain't cooking yet, but we're going to show you what we're doing, okay? Well, y'all, it's been a while since I've seen you in the old country kitchen with the old country engineer cooking up something. But you walked in today, we're not quite cooking yet. But we're checking on something, get ready to cook up something. And what we're going to be doing today, we're going to be cooking up some eggs in a very special way. But this video is more about checking to see if what we're going to be doing is going to be okay. So, let me show you what we got going on. Just in case you don't know, because it's extremely important. If you don't want to have, you know, that belly of yours tying up knots and spend far much too time in the old bathroom. Just saying, okay? Come on, let me show you what we're up to, okay? So y'all, what we got here is a pan of water and we got some eggs. And they're a little bit past their prime because we buy them. We go to our chicken coop over there at Super Foods and we buy them. And then we forget about them. We don't always cook them. See? Like right here on the package, it says these were Best Buy May the 1st. Well, as you all know, it's July the 17th. Been a while, okay? So one of the ways that they say to check these things, and it's always worked for me, is to put them in some water. Now I've got another package here that says Best Buy March the 3rd. I'm almost certain that one last egg ain't good. We're going to place it in there and we're going to see. And you see, the whole thing is, if it floats, it ain't supposed to be no good. You can clearly see this one's floating, stand up on end. See that right there? So this one here is supposedly bad. And the theory here, or the hypotheses that scientists come up with, as this egg ages, degrades, and starts to decompose, it builds up gas in the shell. And that's what causes it to float like that. See? So, we're going to say this one ain't no count. We're going to put it over there. We're going to take some of these others and we're going to stick them on in there and see what they do. And then we're going to show you just what they look like. And I'm going to put the whole dozen on in there. Raise that water level up so you can clearly see what sinks and what floats. And this is the key to all this. You want to make sure you have enough water where the ones that are bad float and the ones that are good sink. Let me show you what we got here. As you can see right here, you can see here some of them are clearly underneath the water line and they're not floating. See this bad boy right here? See him? It don't matter where we put him, he is floating. Okay? We'll bring some of these others over to the deeper portion of the water and see if they still float. Yep, that one too. Keeps poking its ugly head up there. And so does that one. See? So it's this one and this one is clearly bad. Now if they get over there to where it's shallow, they'll tend to want to float too. You see that one there? She wanting to float as well. So we know this one, which is sticking way out. And I don't know if you can see it's got a crack there. That one's bad too. This one here in the middle, obviously floating, bad too. And then this one right here, it was floating. Now we're going to take the rest of these, and you see none of them are floating. So the hypotheses, or scientists, have determined that these will still be good. And that's what we're going to cook up. We got 9 out of the 12, and that dozen still good to go. Okay? So what we're going to do, and the reason we did all this is because we want to make some tuna salad. I've seen all this tuna canned sitting up against, the wall here on my counter. And I do love tuna salad. And today, being Saturday, I want to get this ready for tomorrow, so I can have some nice tuna salad with some lettuce, tomato. Yeah. As a Sunday brunch. What y'all think? So I just thought, since I was doing all this, and since y'all all walked in, I'd show you how I do it and everything. Now, what I'm going to do, unlike many of y'all women folk, is I'm going to do something special with my eggs. Now I got me a little pan here, and I got to get out something else. And for the life of me, I can't find it right now. Hold on. Yep, I found it. Steamer basket. We just place that in our pan. Now, we're going to fill this here pan with this here cheap steamer basket that you can get on Amazon for just a couple of bucks. You don't need no egg cooker, egg steamer. I'm going to tell you what, if you haven't steamed eggs yet, you don't know what you're missing. Because they peel. At least in my experience, and I've tried every way known to man, way easier when you steam them than when you boil them. I don't care what you put in the water. I did it every which way. I found steaming works the best. So, we fill that up to just a little bit above the bottom of the steamer grate, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to get that, we're going to get that steaming. We're going to drop in our eggs. And we're going to let it steam for, depending on, it all depends on what you want. If you want a soft boil, one of them runny yolks, you can stick your toast points into, like those people over in the UK do. They really love that. And my parents used to love it. I remember my mama making soft boiled eggs for my daddy. And that had this little thing you put them in. Somehow she'd take the top off, and there it'd be with that runny yolk, and he could dip his toast in it. That's about 6 minutes. 8 minutes gives you a creamy type yolk. Still just a touch on the runny side, but more creamy. 10 is a soft boiled yolk. And that, where it's not really dry and fluffy, sort of wet, but cooked solid. And 12 gives you a nice dry, fluffy yolk. Ready to make, like deviled eggs or tuna salad or whatever. I normally go around 10, 11 minutes, and I'm happy. But that's a whole nother video. So I'm going to get everything going here. And if you'd like for me to do a video on how to steam eggs, like I said, it's a whole nother video, and I'll be more than glad for the old engineer to do it. But today, since you walked in on me, we're just doing how to check your eggs and see if they're still possibly edible after a best buy date of May the 1st. Let's see. That's 30. Woo! That's 2.5 months ago, right? They still Cadillac. Now, there's another thing I want to talk about before I send y'all on your way. In America, we refrigerate our eggs. And that's the reason being, it's required that we wash them. Now, when these come out of the chicken, they have a protective layer over them that seals the egg. As long as you don't wash them, that egg will last a long, long time. Over in Europe, UK, and European Union, they don't wash their eggs. And they don't refrigerate their eggs. And they just can't understand why we do. But that's the reason, just in case you was wondering. So, y'all, I'm going to leave you with that. I'm going to get steaming some eggs, making some tuna salad, which if you'd like to see that recipe as well too, you can let me know below in the comments. And Ole Mr. Tom, we'll try to video it for you, okay? So there you have it. Just a little short video today. What we were up to since you impromptu walked in on me in the country kitchen. And Gracie didn't say a word. I think she's asleep on the love seat. Yeah, she sort of like tricks. I guess she loves y'all, her viewers and fans. And just let y'all come on in. So I do hope this all finds y'all happy, safe, and well with your family, friends, and loved ones. To Ole Mr. Tom, Gracie, Spooky, Speedy, Cleo, sometimes they'll rob and goo. See you on the next video. Goodbye for now. Gracie, are you in here on the love seat? Are you? And you just let the people walk on in? What kind of guard kitty are you? My Lord. Come on. I got some eggs cooking. You know you like them eggs. You want a creamy yolk? Just let me know. Okay? Later, all.